When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? From fourth grade until high school, I wanted to be a nurse. It wasn't until college that I found my major of medical lab science. Today I will be talking about how surgeries, my family, and classes all helped me decide my major. When I was in fourth grade, my right ovary was removed. That was because I had a massive cyst on it, and the nurses that I had during that time were amazing. They were all super helpful and nice, and they even sent me a card afterwards. I decided that I wanted to be just like them, and I wanted to help people. It wasn't until I got older that I realized that there were two problems with me deciding to be a nurse. The first one was that I had to write a paper to get into a lot of the nursing schools that I was looking at, and I was lazy and I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. And the second problem was that I had to talk to people a lot if I wanted to be a nurse, and I am not outgoing, and I have anxiety talking to new people, so that would have been really difficult for me. So I started thinking about what I like, and I remembered something that my parents used to tell me. They used to say that I was going to cure cancer when I was younger, and that I asked my mom why she thought that was, and she said that I liked to experiment and try new things when I was little, which was very true. I remember once I mixed sand and dirt and water together, and me and my cousin pretended like we just created something new. And my sister also influenced my decision for my major without even realizing it at the time. She always used to tell me that I should never take physics in high school because physics was just the most difficult class ever, and that I would hate it and it was terrible. So I didn't take physics, and I tried to avoid it at all costs. So I looked at majors that didn't have a physics requirement. Luckily my major doesn't. So I also looked for majors with no history requirements. That was because I hate history, and history hates me too. We're not compatible. I don't understand it. I find history interesting in general, but I feel like in a classroom setting it is so boring. Ugh, yeah. So I also looked for majors with labs, and that's because I think science is really interesting, but I love laboratories. Like chemistry labs are my absolute favorite class. And that is also why I am now minoring in chemistry. So I found medical lab science, and I talked to the head of the department. It met all my requirements. It doesn't have a physics requirement, and it has a lot of chemistry labs in it. So I met the head of the department, and I changed my major. So in conclusion, the surgeries that I've had, my family, and the classes that I've taken influenced why and how I chose my major of medical lab science. Thank you.